Welcome back to GameStop TV, and I'm here with a familiar face, Kiba. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, and I hear you got some great stuff for us today.
I do. So, last month we talked about Nintendo Switch games, but this time we're going to talk about Nintendo's other awesome system, which is the 3DS.
The Nintendo 3DS is such a popular system, probably boasting one of the largest video game libraries of recent years.
Oh yeah, totally. Last year there were a lot of amazing games, including familiar Nintendo mascots, and even some returning ones joining the fray on the 3DS. Of course, all of these you can probably check out in the pre-owned section of your local GameStop.
So let's start off with the first item on your list.
So first thing I want to talk about is something we all know and love, Mario Party.
You mean Rage Party?
Yeah, Friendship Destroyer 2017.
Destroyer.
That's what exactly it is. Mario Party The Top 100 is an amalgamation of the best mini-games to tear apart your family and ruin friendships from each Mario Party entry. All kidding aside, for up to 4 players, you can test your luck, skill, and memory with your friends. And the best part about it is that only one person needs a game cartridge with download play. But of course, if you want to pick up a copy of your own, you're definitely welcome to do that as well. And if you have a favorite minigame or two, you can use the new favorites option to save the minigames you just can't put down. Now, I know I played a lot of Mario Party growing up, so when this came out, I was super stoked. In fact, I was prepared to just delete all of my friends off Facebook.
Is that why we're not friends on Facebook anymore?
I didn't want to tell you this way, but yes, that's exactly what it is.
Well, moving away from our Friendship Destroyer, what's the next item on your list?
Yes. Well, the next item might make you feel better, so we're going to talk about Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valentia. I wasn't a huge fan of the Fire Emblem franchise until Awakening came out, so when this was announced, I was super excited to dive more into the series. Leading Alm and Celica, you must go along parallel paths in order to bring peace to a war-torn land. Fire Emblem is known for its turn-based, strategic combat, and this entry is no exception. And what's really cool about Shadows of Valentia is that it combines what was amazing about the classic Fire Emblem games with the new, stylized action that the newer entries have brought forth. If you haven't picked up any of the Fire Emblem games, definitely take a look at Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia.
Moving right on to number 3.
Okay, we'll keep going. I have fond memories of playing Pikmin with my mom on the GameCube, screaming at her because she had drowned all the yellow Pikmin and her screaming at me for yelling at her. It was a great relationship. Well, luckily nothing has changed on that end, but hey, Pikmin brings forth something new. Leaving the home console realm for a new adventure, Hey Pikmin is the 3DS's look at the beloved Nintendo franchise. Captain Olimar has trapped himself again on an unknown planet, and it's up to him and the help of his Pikmin friends to survive. With each Pikmin boasting their own unique abilities, you can help Olimar solve puzzles, collect ship parts, and defeat enemies. But make sure to do all of that before nightfall. It's a danger out there. Check out Hey Pikmin if you're looking for a fun adventure.
Now, I'm surprised you haven't mentioned a certain series yet.
I know, and I'm assuming you mean Mother, Earthbound.
Yeah.
Yep, we aren't getting those games on 3DS anytime soon, I'm sorry.
You're breaking my heart all over the place today.
You can play it on Virtual Console, it's okay, but we just have to talk about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the upgraded versions of 2016's hit Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, bringing an enhanced storyline, new characters, and new Pokemon, of course. You play as, well, you. A young trainer looking to get his or her name out there in the beautiful Alola region. But something dark lurks underneath the palm trees in Cerulean waters. And no, it's not coconuts and palm trees and all that stuff. Solve the mysteries and battle your way to the top, and even experience the power of the new forms of Necrozma, Duskmane, and Dawnwings as it absorbs the reigning legendaries Solgaleo and Lunala. Go catch them all with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Pokemon is such an iconic series, and it's grown up with so many of us.
I mean, I remember fondly playing Pokemon Red on my Game Boy Color and, having it stolen from me, losing my level 100 Charizard. So Pokemon's a really, really soft spot for me. But I'm happy that it's still going strong because I can get a new 100 Charizard.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's only going to get better from here, especially with the Switch involved in the mix now. And I've got one more game to talk about for the 3DS.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so the last game is actually Ever Oasis. Now, this was kind of a hidden gem, shout out to Cole Watson out there, but nonetheless an amazing game. Created by Koichi Ishii, which is, He's responsible for the Mana series like Secret of Mana and also produced games at Grezzo Studios, which are responsible for the Legend of Zelda games on the 3DS systems particularly. Ever Oasis is an action-adventure RPG with the same elements as the former games listed. Your job is simple: build a team to explore dangerous dungeons, collect resources, and build up a beautiful oasis in the desert. You can even choose what shops to build, stock their inventories, keep the villagers happy, and even take some of the share from profit made. It's like Animal Crossing and Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy had a beautiful 3DS baby. This is something definitely worth picking up if you haven't yet.
Wow, that was a lot of really amazing information on Ever Oasis, and it kind of sounds like it comes together in the end.
Yeah, I made sure to keep that one last, so just to keep the puzzle connected together. And you know, all of these games, except Ever Oasis and Pokemon, have amiibo support. So if you have the specific amiibo, or maybe even some of the older ones, you could tap them onto your 3DS or 2DS and add some bonus features.
Well, thank you again, Kiba, for coming in and dropping some knowledge on us.
Of course, I love coming on here and talking about some of my favorite games. And hopefully, if you're at a GameStop store right now, you can pick these games up pre-owned and save yourself some money. Just ask a guest advisor if they have them in stock and get to playing.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but up next, I'll take a look at the newest expansion for The Elder Scrolls Online, and Kiba will be back later in the show to talk about some upcoming Switch games.
Don't go anywhere, GameStop TV continues right after this.